Premier League chaos erupts. Manchester United's Champions League race is on, with a grueling 7-game run-in that could define their season. Can Michael Carrick lead them to glory and secure that coveted spot? And the drama doesn't stop there. We're diving deep into what Andy Mitten's been told about Joshua Zirkzee's training habits. Is he the hidden gem Manchester United needs, or is his time at Old Trafford running out? In more somber news, we send our deepest condolences to Manchester United icon Roy Keane and his family as they mourn the tragic passing of his beloved mother, Roy Keane. A true pillar of support. Finally, Casemiro breaks his silence on his Manchester United future. After a contract agreement was reached, what does the Brazilian midfielder see ahead for himself at Old Trafford? All that and more, right here, right now. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a second.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Manchester United's Champions League dream, a 7-game gauntlet. Manchester United is staring down the barrel of a make-or-break 7-game stretch in the Premier League, with Champions League qualification hanging in the balance. This intense run-in is being hailed as a mini-leg, where every point is crucial for a return to Europe's elite competition. Under the guidance of Michael Carrick, who took the helm after Ruben Amorim's departure, the Red Devils have staged a remarkable comeback, transforming from a team struggling for consistency to genuine contenders for a top-3 finish. This resurgence was largely unexpected, especially considering the team's previous form. Carrick's tactical acumen and ability to inspire the squad have not gone unnoticed, positioning him as a strong candidate for the permanent manager role under the new Ineos ownership. Now, the burning question is how Manchester United's remaining fixtures stack up against their closest rivals, Aston Villa, Liverpool, and Chelsea. United currently holds a comfortable 6-point lead over 5th-placed Liverpool and a 7-point advantage over Chelsea, but their path forward is far from easy. The schedule includes challenging encounters against direct rivals like Liverpool and Chelsea, as well as tough tests against Leeds and Brentford. Experts predict that United will likely need to secure victories against Chelsea and at least 2 or 3 other opponents to guarantee their Champions League spot. Success in this run-in could also cement Carrick's position as the permanent manager, a testament to his impact. There's a strong sentiment that failing to secure Champions League football would be a significant disappointment, especially given the team's current trajectory. Projections suggest United could earn 16 points from their final 7 games, finishing the season with 71 points. Aston Villa, currently in 4th, is expected to finish with 11 points from their remaining games, potentially securing a top 4 spot unless they falter in their final 2 crucial matches against Liverpool and Manchester City. Meanwhile, Liverpool faces a challenging end to their season, with their final 7 games proving to be tricky, potentially leading to a flat conclusion. Their inconsistency has been a major concern, despite a strong transfer window in 2025. Chelsea, languishing in 6th, is predicted to continue their downward spiral under Liam Rosenior, facing difficult matches against City and United, which could see them drop further down the table, possibly to 7th or 8th. But will Manchester United hold their nerve in this high-stakes battle? Stay tuned as we dissect Joshua Zirkzee's training secrets next. Joshua Zirkzee, training ground dynamo matchday enigma. Joshua Zirkzee, a player widely acknowledged for his quality, has found himself largely a squad player during his nearly 2-year tenure at Manchester United. Despite flashes of brilliance, he struggled to consistently command a starting position, leaving fans and pundits questioning his impact on the pitch. While Zirkzee has delivered impressive performances in brief cameos, he hasn't quite managed to seize control of games, which has limited his starting opportunities. However, according to journalist Andy Mitten, the Dutchman's potential is undeniable, particularly in training sessions. Mitten shared insights from the Talk of the Devils podcast, revealing that Zirkzee trains exceptionally well, often earning applause from teammates. The challenge, Mitten emphasizes, is translating this prowess into matchday performance. I've been told that he trains really well, but he has to do that in games when he's selected, Mitten stated. He's not been selected enough times to build up a bank of credit, but we've seen fleeting performances from him. He does offer something that I don't think any other player offers, but viewed over a season. That's not going to be enough to keep him at Manchester United if you've got suitors. Even fellow players like Brian Mbumo have lauded Zirkzee's training ability, ranking him second only to Bruno Fernandes at the club. Yet, this exceptional training form, often captured in viral clips, means little if it doesn't translate to tangible results during matches. With Manchester United facing a reduced fixture list this season, opportunities for rotation have been scarce. However, next season promises a heavier schedule, including European commitments. The question remains whether Zirkzee will still be at Old Trafford to experience it. Several Premier League clubs, along with European contenders like Everton, are reportedly showing interest in the striker. Keeping him for a third season of limited game time might prove difficult, especially if he could command a significant transfer fee. Zirkzee's role in Michael Carrick's plans appears uncertain. With Chido Obi, Brian Mbumo, and a potentially returning Marcus Rashford considered stronger number 9 options, Zirkzee might find his best chance in a number 10 role. However, even there, he faces stiff competition. If Carrick remains in charge, Zirkzee's departure this summer seems likely, offering Manchester United a valuable return on their investment. But is Zirkzee's training prowess enough to keep him at United? We're heading into the deeply personal story of Manchester United legend Roy Keane next. A nation mourns. Roy Keane and family grieve the loss of Roy Keane. Manchester United icon Roy Keane and his family are currently immersed in a period of profound mourning following the peaceful passing of his beloved mother, Roy Keane. The news has sent ripples of sadness through the football community, with many extending their heartfelt condolences to the Keane family. Roy Keane, known for his fierce on-field demeanor, has always maintained a private personal life, rarely speaking about his family. However, he once visibly became emotional on the Stick to Football podcast when shown a photograph of his parents from the early days of his career. He shared a poignant anecdote about his mother, referring to her as the only boss I listened to, underscoring the deep respect and close bond they shared throughout his life. The official notice of Roy Keane's passing was published on RIP, i.e. on Friday, confirming the heartbreaking news. The notice detailed her peaceful departure on March 27, 2026, surrounded by her loving family at Marymount University Hospital and Hospice. It described her as the dearly loved wife of the late Morris, Mossy, and a beloved mother to Denny's, Johnson, Hillary, Roy, and Pat. Marie is also survived by her sisters Inez, Annette, and Josephine, and her brothers Jack, Leo, Michael, and Noel. She leaves behind cherished grandchildren and great-grandchildren, as well as her daughters-in-law Linda, Teresa, and Mary. The notice also mentioned her extensive network of great neighbors and friends, highlighting the widespread impact she had on those around her. The Keane family has respectfully requested that, in lieu of flowers, donations be made to Marymount Hospice in Marie's memory. The visitation will be followed by a Requiem Mass on Tuesday, March 31st, at 11:00 a.m. in Farranbury, where loved ones will gather to celebrate her life and offer final respects. Roy Keane was clearly a guiding force in Roy's life. But what does Casemiro have to say about his own Manchester United future? We'll tell you next. Casemiro's Manchester United farewell, an emotional goodbye. Casemiro appears to be bracing himself for an emotional departure from Manchester United at the close of the season, with no indication that the decision to leave Old Trafford will be reversed. Manchester United officially announced in January that the Brazilian midfielder would be leaving upon the conclusion of his contract. Despite this, he has been a consistent presence under interim manager Michael Carrick, featuring in all 10 matches and delivering strong performances. Fans have vocally expressed their desire for him to stay, with chants of one more year echoing after his impressive display against Aston Villa. However, the club has shown no inclination to reopen contract discussions. Speaking after Brazil's friendly match against France, Casemiro himself acknowledged that the decision seems final and that he is preparing for a poignant farewell after 4 years with the club. I am still enjoying it a lot in Manchester, Casemiro told The Athletic. I believe the announcement is now done. It is huge, the affection that the fans have shown towards me, but I do really believe the decision is made and done. I am enjoying myself right now. I believe it will be some difficult, emotional moments, these final games at Manchester United. Casemiro's time at Old Trafford has been a mix of highs and lows, but he seems determined to end his tenure on a positive note, showcasing that his quality remains undiminished. His resurgence has been aided by a less demanding fixture list this season, with United competing in fewer matches. However, with the club on the cusp of securing Champions League qualification under Carrick, next season promises a significantly increased workload. The uncertainty surrounding the managerial position for the 2026-27 season also looms, with Carrick emerging as the leading candidate. Casemiro has spoken highly of Carrick, praising his expertise as a midfielder and his effective communication with the players. Above all, Michael is a specialist in my position on the field. He was a truly great player, Casemiro remarked. That makes everything much easier, and he is always talking to us. I feel like we are in a good dynamic right now in Manchester, and my objective now is to get the club back into the Champions League. Casemiro's sentiments highlight a strong connection with the fans and the current team dynamic. That's all the breaking news for today, but don't go anywhere. We've got a rapid-fire recap coming up. What a packed show! Manchester United is fighting hard for that Champions League spot. Joshua Zirkzee's training secrets are out. We've sent our deepest sympathies to Roy Keane and his family, and Casemiro is looking towards an emotional United exit. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, subscribe for more breaking news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our social channels for behind-the-scenes action.